Joke. Kinakabahan po ako. May stage fright po ako. Oh, grabe naman mga kawin! Grabe! Kanta ko na lang. I was raised in a Christian family. All throughout my life, I already knew who God is and what He has done for me. However, I was really not serious with my walk with Him. Growing up, I would always set aside going to church or having my quiet time for my other priorities. I would weigh things and kung ano yung feel ko na mas importante, yun ang uunahin ko. That's how I perceive God. A Father na maiintindihan ako kahit hindi ko siya inuuna. Most of my so-called intimate moments with Him is when I ask for something or when I ask for Him to bless my plans. And the cycle went on for years. After 6 months of attending CCF Nangka, I started joining a D group under Ate Mika. At first, I was really hesitant to join due to numerous reasons and excuses. First, I really find it hard to commit dahil ang dami kong ganap sa life. I fear na hindi ko mapapangatawan yung pinasok ko at dahil ang dami pinapangatawan ng pinasok ko at dahil people pleaser ako, ayokong may mapuna at masabi sa akin ng ibang tao pag hindi ako naka-attend. Second, ang iniisip ko noon, sana kami muna ni Lord. Because that moment, I feel that there is so much to be fixed sa life ko. But I still try my best to attend kahit madalas hinahata ko yung sarili ko papunta. Sorry, ate. Honestly, most of the time, I attended D group because nahihiya ako sa D group leader ko. Or dahil nga competitive ako, kaya dapat isa ako sa complete attendance lagi. But through constant attending of our D group and the intentionality of my sisters, I developed an understanding how important it is. I started to value how it would help me grow more and more in Christ. After 1 year of attending D group, I was challenged by my D group leader to step up for the Lord and make disciples. My initial reaction was the default answer of all. Pag-pray ko muna, ate. Kahit hindi ko naman talaga pinagdadasal. After hearing the challenge, I immediately calculated all the cost. I got scared that I have to give up so much of myself just to obey. Iniisip ko na how much time, effort, and resources I would give to be a discipler. Feeling ko rin hindi pa ako equipped to be a leader. Ang dami ko pang hindi alam sa Bible. Paano pag may tinanong yung D-group member ko tapos hindi ko masagot? I also have thoughts na family ko nga hindi ko ma-disciple tapos ibang tao pa uunahin ko. My heart is saying yes, but my mind says otherwise. Totoo nga na kapag gusto, maraming paraan, but pero kung ayaw, maraming dahilan. I tried so much to avoid the topic. I would even sin-zone my leader or at times would intentionally miss our D group sessions para lang hindi niya ako tanungin. Alam niya na. But eventually, I said yes to God's call of making disciples kahit madaming hesitations and worries. However, my yes was a half-hearted yes. I said yes, but I am not willing to work. I am not willing to go an extra mile. Being one of the first few female D group leaders for Big Nangka, God entrusted me with 3 ladies to be accountable for. During that time, I'm already struggling in managing my time because I am reviewing for a licensure exam and I have a regular job. And because I am busy, I place discipleship my least priority. I would cancel D group sessions kasi need ko mag-review or dahil pagod na pagod ako. I would let 1 to 2 weeks pass without communicating with my ladies. Iniisip ko, pagpipray ko na lang sila from afar. I was really not a good steward of what God has entrusted me. As a result, from 3 ladies, only 1 remained. And it was really heartbreaking. That experience serves as a wake-up call for me. I was reminded of the parable of the talents because I am like the third servant. I was entrusted by few, but I did not make it grow. And I have the nerve to ask the Lord, bakit hindi mo dinadagdagan yung ladies ko? After that setback, for the second time around, I said yes again. But this time, kay Lord na. The Lord has given me a new perspective on His mission. He placed in my heart the burden to genuinely reach out to other singles around me. The Lord also has given me the thirst and hunger to seek Him every day. He had used people to make me understand why we are called to do the Great Commission. He has given me the opportunities to serve that would help me take accountability seriously. He allowed me to undergo struggles so that He could refine my character in order to be a better follower of Christ. Madami pa din akong ganap sa life. I have 8 hours of work every day. I am currently taking my MA. I have responsibilities with my family. I am serving God through Next Gen, big and welcome ministry. But God arranged all my schedules so that I would really have no excuse not to attend gatherings that would increase me spiritually. And that's the reason why I am here right now. After my recommitment, I committed to God 5 ladies. But by God's grace, I am now blessed with 11 ladies, 2 of which are already leaders. And 3 are soon to be leaders. Ay, saan ko yung iya? We regularly meet. Nandito sila. Regularly. We regularly meet with each other to grow more and more in Christ. I am so blessed to see their commitment not to me, but to our God. I still have frustrations, feeling of inadequacy, and lots of tears. But by the grace of God, gives me the power to do what He is asking me to do. And God also used everything I have learned to disciple my own family. With my discipleship journey and from everything na natutunan ko sa emails, I came to realize 3 things. First, being too busy is a myth. People make time for the things that are really important to them. If we say God matters, we should have time for Him and His ministry. Second, we can never be ready. God only wants our yes, and He will do the rest. God did not call the qualified, He qualified the unqualified, so that no one can boast that it is because of our own might. Lastly, unless we understand that everyone needs Jesus, we will not have the desire to share Him and make disciples. Please pray for me as I continuously walk in obedience to God's call. Pray for the intentionality to mentor single ladies to be part of that 5% of leaders we desire to have. And lastly, please pray for me to continuously persevere and do what He has called me to do, no matter what it takes. My name is Jel Torres, a disciple of God, fully surrendered to God's plan, and boldly proclaims that in my weakness, His strength will shine. To God be all the glory and praise.